a pedagogical grammar of English for Arabic speakers. Today we are going to look at working with words, which is basically about building noun phrases. Nouns are naming words and often stand alone in a sentence. A noun can also combine with various types of adjectives, quantifiers, another noun, prepositions, and verbs to form a noun phrase, which functions as a unit in a sentence. Today, in this unit, Working with Words, we're going to look at how to build noun phrases or groups of words with the noun as center. One of the first way we'll look at is combining an adjective and a noun. An adjective combines with a noun in a certain structure, as we see in a phrase such as a tall boy or tall boys. The adjective comes before the noun and does not change with plural nouns. The only exception to this rule is when we use this and that, which change to these and those before plural nouns. The second way we'll consider is combining a quantifying word, for example, a number, with a noun. The noun after one is always singular, and after all other numbers, the noun is plural. Thirdly, let's talk about possession. Here we can combine a possessive adjective, such as my, your, his, her, our, your, their, with a noun, as in my book, their house, our class. We also combine two nouns to make a possessive phrase, as in the boy's book. Now notice the use of the apostrophe S here to indicate possession. If we are talking about plural nouns, we have the boys' books, with S apostrophe showing plural and possession. We can often find more than one adjective in front of a noun, so it is very important that you notice the order of adjectives as you read. Compound nouns are made by combining two simple nouns or a noun and an adjective. This is a very organic part of the language, with new compound nouns being created almost every day. You can learn these also through noticing, and there are a number of exercises in the unit that will help you. We can also create compound nouns by combining nouns with prepositions and verbs. This is a language activity for which learning is ongoing. And finally, in English academic writing, there are nouns that occur frequently in prepositional phrases, combined with other nouns to form a new phrase. In the following review section, we're going to look at this structure. But again, it is a feature of the language that you need to pay particular attention to as you progress. So let's have a look at some of these. The first noun in such prepositional phrases is usually a general noun, as we see here with importance or advantages. So let's call this the general noun. And the second noun specifies exactly what the subject is. So let's call this the topic word. Together, the words combine to show what aspect of a given topic the writer is going to discuss. So let's look at some examples here. We are going to talk about the importance of education. Our subject here is education. Perhaps we want to talk about needs of education, development of education, lack of education. But no, we are going to talk about the importance of education. We can then add adjectives and nouns to the existing noun phrase and expand it even further. So let's add the word growing. This is an adjective, an ing form adjective from the verb to grow, and modifies the noun importance. The word kindergarten is a noun and forms a compound noun with education. So here we have an extended phrase. We are going to talk about the growing importance of kindergarten education. We are going to talk about the government's belief in the growing importance of kindergarten and early childhood education. So you see, the phrase can be expanded quite considerably. Now, learning these phrases takes time, as you need to remember a number of features. First of all, think about the meaning you want to communicate and choose the words you need. Then think about the structure of the noun phrase, the noun form of the general word, which appears in the first part of the phrase, and then the topic word. And remember that the topic word can be the noun, the protection of the environment. It can be a verbal noun, the benefits of learning and retaining new vocabulary, the gerund or nominalizations, the manner of production and distribution. So you see, there are many things to learn about building nouns.